What other senses or states of consciousness have other people achieved?
I bet this is the second time you're watching this one. You'll understand why I'm saying that later. So, what other states are there that others have experienced? Well, Kabbalists have attained them all, and they speak to us from there in the books that they leave us about their attainments. Those books contain a map that explains where we came from, where we're going, and most importantly, how to get there. In our current perceptions, we think of other states as being out there, like out in space. And we use the term other dimensions. But still, because we can never really imagine anything except according to forms already existing in our mind, as a result of the experiences that we've had, we project those forms out there. But all those projections aren't out there. They're just an entertaining rehash of our current level of perception. Because we always imagine in terms of time and space. But that's just the stuff of science fiction. And even the limitation of leading-edge science. Quantum physicists already admit openly that they can only describe the boundary of human perception, but they can't penetrate it or escape it. So what other way is there to experience? What do other higher dimensions really mean? Which way's up? Which way's out? Take a look at this thing. You ever seen one of these before? If you haven't, then you should really get out more. If you've never seen one of these things, then it looks to you like a random spattering of marks. Maybe there's a pattern, but if there is, it's completely abstract, right? Actually, it's not abstract at all. Every mark in the pattern serves a purpose, and the purpose can't be achieved without it. This is a 3D image, and it's encoded into 2 dimensions. And if you use your sense of sight the way that you normally do, you won't be able to see the 3D picture. But there's a method. You have to get up close to the screen and get up close to the screen. Allow your eyes to go closer. Put your nose right against the screen. Yeah, good. And nice nose. And then pull back your head slowly without refocusing your eyes. Right? Huh? So now, if you succeed, then you see the picture. It appears to you. So it's obvious now that the higher dimension always existed along with the lower one, right? And that the lower one could only have been created with the knowledge of what image should be contained in the higher one. Now think about this. The idea to create such a thing as a 3-dimensional image hidden in a 2-dimensional drawing that would give you the pleasure of effort and discovery and revelation, that comes from an infinitely higher and quantitatively different dimension. One that you could never have imagined by just focusing on dots separated in space on the screen. And that thought's encoded into the 2D image. So you see, each higher state is more inclusive, more creative, less material, and more caring and intentional. The Kabbalists who have penetrated the highest state tell us that it is absolute love. Of course, we only get there if we want it enough to learn how to do it. Listen, I've got to go, but if you can't see the picture, then you can always just watch this question, try again.